Korza! Hey Korza! There's some good Chris and Wesker pictures out there too. Oh god, this is the stage that the frame rate is just shit. It's even worse when you aim down the rifle too. Watch this. Oh, yeah. I guess it's kind of noticeable. I thought it would be worse. Now this is Revelations 2. Resident Evil Revelations 2, Korza. Came out this Tuesday. I don't know if you ever played Revelations 1, but it's kind of a continuation of that idea, but they've improved it drastically. And they're releasing it episodically this time. So the next episode will come out Tuesday, and then every Tuesday after that. I keep switching to that thinking it's my assault rifle. But the campaign of this game, okay, of Revelations 1, the campaign followed Chris and Jill. But this campaign follows Claire Redfield and Barry Burton's daughter, Moira, who we heard about in Resident Evil 1, a remake. But we never actually saw her, so this is the first time we're seeing her. And this is a bonus mode. This is raid mode. No, don't do it. Also, this is not your typical raid mode stage, of course. This is like a couple of them have different objectives, like to protect items or finish the stage in a certain time limit. So this stage is kind of special. I think technically it's considered survival horror and action. But raid mode definitely has some RPG elements to it, like there's skills and upgrades and stuff like that. I don't know, there's like, the whole fan base is split on what to call the series. Like if it's survival horror, if it's action. I don't really give a shit. As long as I get my Sailor Chris. Look how bad this frame rate is getting. That ground melee is so powerful. How fast did I take out that boss? Yeah, the really cool thing... Oh, hey, Steven, by the way. How are you? The really cool thing about Revelations is that it's supposed to, like... It takes place, like, between the lines of the typical Resident Evil storyline. So it's, like, filling in the blanks of some of the stuff that we've heard about in previous games, but we didn't really get to see firsthand. So, like, Revelations 1 took place before Resident Evil 5, and after, I can't remember what it was directly after. It was right before Lost in Nightmares of Resident Evil 5 happened. And I guess right after Resident Evil 4. I'm not sure how much time was between that. This one takes place after 2 years after Resident Evil 5, I think. At least that's when it starts. Because from episode 1, we at least know that there's a time span of like 6 months between certain things that happen in just the first episode, so... But they've done a really good job at referencing earlier games so far. Like, they've referenced Resident Evil 1 a lot, and Code Veronica. There's, like, in the intro video, they showed Kijuju, which was where Resident Evil 5 took place. They referenced Ouroboros. And I think they're going to tie some things to Resident Evil 6 too, even though this takes place before that. Okay, one more stage with Hunk, and then I'm gonna try the Wesker stage again. They haven't officially announced Resident Evil 7 yet that I'm aware of. They did announce that Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition content, which is Lost in Nightmares, Desperate Escape, and Mercenaries Reunion, and also Versus, all of that stuff which never came to the PC version, they're putting that on the Steamworks version, which should be done, they say, early 2015. So it could be any time. I think they're doing QA testing for it right now. But I'm really excited about that. I just like to travel, TC boy. I like to just get my car and hit the road with no destination by myself, so I can listen to whatever music I want to, stop wherever I want to, see new places. I pretty much have been, I think in all states but 10. At least driven through all states but 10. Something like that. I've done a lot of driving. I drove from Indiana to California when I moved out there 4 years ago. I drove from Seattle back to Indiana. I drove to New York, DC, pretty much all the East Coast. I've driven to Florida. I think the area of the US that I haven't really been to the most, or at all, is like Texas and the Southwest. You can just mow enemies down with this assault rifle. I take Phoebe sometimes. Phoebe rode with me when I drove from Seattle to Indiana. When I traded my car in, or my truck in for my car. And I have a couple pictures of my car on Instagram, if you're curious. It's a 2012 Chevy Camaro. Okay. Wesker time.